Welcome back to Rock On Studio Live. My name is Elwood, and thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Hopefully you're staying safe, staying strong, and mentally getting through all this. I know it was tough. All right, Rock On Studio, the only show that puts you one-on-one with all of your favorite rock stars during quarantine. And the best part about this show is you can get involved. Remember, if you got a question for the band, if you got a comment, just drop it in the comments section, and we'll try to get to them as many as possible. So engage, sit back, relax, or it is Thirsty Thursday, and it's been a long day. So need a little bit of a whiskey to get through this one. I'm very excited about my guest on the show today. They are back with a brand new single that was co-produced, co-written with one and only David Dramain of Disturbed. And I feel like it's full circle with this band because I was lucky enough to have them in my radio station the day they signed a record deal. And from there on out, they have just continued to grow and grow and grow and becoming one of the powerhouses in rock radio. It all started off with Brother, and now we've got the debut record coming out next month. So without further ado, I would like to proudly welcome to the Rock On Studio Live studio, the one and only Saul.
Woo! How's it going?
Hey, I know. I need like something more like woo.
Yeah, confetti or something. Yeah.
Well, the NFL pulled like watching sports now and like the fake crowd noise that they're using from video games. It really throws me off because like you hear it, but then there's nobody there. So I don't know. I don't know if it works.
I don't like it. Just be quiet. You know what I mean? Just like we know nobody's there.
Well, I love it during sports because the audio will just completely cut out because it's so quiet. You can hear them cursing. Like you can actually hear them screaming at each other. So it's like, oh shit. Oh shit. There's another block. I would not want to be the dude on the button. Yeah. Well, it's so great to see your faces, man. How you guys doing?
Good. Yeah, just been like you said, got a new album coming out in October. We just been chilling, killing.
Yep.
That's about it.
So congratulations, King of Misery out now, impacting rock radio all across the country. So make sure you call your local rock stations and definitely request it over and over. That's the best thing you can do is let your voice be heard. And on top of all that, David Dramain. So let's talk about how David Dramain got involved with you guys because, dude, he is a super fan. He's on social media supporting you. He's dropping liners, man. So how did this go about?
You know, it was crazy. So Zach and I were in Hawaii at the time. And
okay, this is starting off rough. Okay, so now you're a rock star. You're in Hawaii.
We're in Hawaii. we hear somebody, you know, like sound like they're drowning. So since I don't swim, Zach ran out there and pulled this guy in. And turns out it was David Dramain. And,
get out of here.
Yeah, Zach gave him mouth to mouth, which lasted a little longer than I was hoping it would. And then when he came to, he just like, let's write a song together, dudes, before he even realized who we were. And that's how it came about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect scenario, man. It's a dream come true. I can't wait to see the fucking movie.
Like it's like Castaway-ish.
Imagine someone, you know, calling for help, and then all of a sudden I turn into like Pamela Anderson on Baywatch, and like my jugs are just no.
Yeah, no. It was. I wish it was a cool story like that. It was just he turns out he was a fan of us, and he knew Brother very well, and when he was approached, like, hey, you interested in doing a song with the dudes from Saul? Yeah, he jumped on. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm behind it 100%. So I just had to spice it up a little bit there because it was a really boring story.
No, it makes it so much better. It's usually my people know his people, and then we got it.
Yep.
But I mean, to be honest with you guys, like I met you when you were first getting this whole thing going, when Brother really took off. It was featured on Octane. And then it went to FM radio. I am proud to say that my radio station that I'm on was one of the first in the country to be playing that song from hearing it. And I said, you guys got to get in here. Then we had you in studio. You played a local show for us. And now you have your debut, Rise as Equals, coming out October 23rd. Pre-orders are being taken. And David Dramain's writing songs. I mean, fuck. I mean, that's a whirlwind over the last couple of years, man.
Yeah. You know, it all happened really fast. Like, it was just like you said, like one day we're just independently releasing a song to getting signed to working with guys like David Dramain and Morgan Rose of Seven Dust. I mean, it all happened like super, super fast, but it was really hard to keep up there for a little bit. But, you know, we're getting our bearings together and figuring it out, especially through these weird times. It'd be a lot harder if we were especially being on the road right now, trying to figure all this stuff out and doing the writing. Yeah. So quarantine kind of kind of benefited a little bit,
Right.
but I mean, as far as the touring aspect goes, no, it was terrible.
Yeah, so you're not touring, but you got to admit, you've played more shows than a lot of other bands have during all this. You have figured out a way to navigate, to get in front of your fans and get on that stage. And let's be honest, let's just go right at it. Did you have any hesitation doing it? Were you worried about COVID for yourself or for anybody else? What was going through your mind?
You know, kind of, I would say I'm not real worried about it. If I get it, I mean, I get it. But, you know, everybody that comes there, you know, if they're wearing their mask and everything, I think everybody's cool. Everybody kind of kept their distance as much as could be. And, you know, they're, you know, grown adults.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day we are adults and we can make our own decisions. And, you know, we were worried about the backlash of that. We only saw a little bit, so it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we did a total. It was only 4 shows, 2 nights at Sturgis, and then a couple festivals in Iowa. So it's not like we were out crazy touring. So.
Right.
You could be Smash Mouth. They're getting a lot of press lately. Have you seen what they're doing?
It's for some reason when we got back from Sturgis, we did direct support with Hinder, but the newspaper in Lincoln, Nebraska had to write up a report about how we're bringing COVID back to the Midwest. Like, we weren't even the last to play, dude.
Hinder was the headliner. What the hell?
Yeah. And it's a picture of us on stage with the crowd.
Like, what the hell? I mean, they got the lips of an angel, dude.
Man, Lips of an Angel was a song that always killed me, man. I was doing radio when that song got really big, and girls used to call the radio station all the time, and they would request Lips of an Angel. It's so beautiful. Finally, I just stopped and said, "Do you know what that song is about? Do you know who the Lips of the Angel are? It's not you. It's the other girl that he's with." So if you're that girl, cool, I get it. But if you're not, what are you doing with your life?
How often so romantic.
The song about him cheating on his girl with another girl in the other room, and girls just requested it nonstop. I'm like, I give up.
That's funny though.
So, Rise is Equals album coming out October 23rd. Have you guys been working on this through quarantine? Was this album done and it was put on hold doing it? Give us a little background to how that went down.
You go on.
So we got signed to Spine Farm, 4 months after Brother was on radio. And then they pretty much immediately had us go back into the studio to start on the full length. I think we went in for the full month of June of 2019 and started it. And then we got a majority of it done. And then after COVID hit, we decided to go back in and try writing some more songs. So we got 4 or 5 more songs during the pandemic.
4 for sure.
And actually King of Misery was the very last song we wrote.
Yep.
Always how it works out. How it works out.
Yeah. And that was, I mean, as much as I like doing this, it was hard. I mean, it was just disappointing writing with David on that song because it was in a, scenario like this over Zoom.
Just like this.
Yeah. Just Zach sitting there with the guitar and me and David singing.
I can't hear. What?
Yeah.
Come on, people are having sex over this. You could write a song over it. We'll leave it at that.
Really? What are you doing later?
Nothing. I'll tell you that. Absolutely nothing.
Well, he's already started with the whiskey, so it's only up from here.
Dude, it's 2020. There is no excuses. Anything goes now. It doesn't matter. Anything goes.
100%.
Well, congratulations over all the success from Brother all the way to where we're at now. No matter what's going on in the world, you still got to be excited that you put in all this hard work. You got David Dramain involved. You've got Seven Dust. I mean, come on, dude. These are all bands that you looked up to, and now you're, no pun intended, coming up as equals with all these guys. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Yes. And it's the craziest thing, we're small town Iowa dudes, population us. 100 people, so, having guys like that where we looked up to for such a long time, getting them on the phone or over Zoom and just them saying they're a fan of us. I mean, that was game changer.
Right.
That was a moment of like, man, maybe we're making it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff I really love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2020 really hit me hard because, God, it feels like forever ago. But this year was stacked with rock festivals, rock concerts, Rammstein doing stadium shows for the first time ever, Metallica headlining everywhere, including your wedding and your bar mitzvah. I mean, there was like everything was going on. It was all rock all year. And then it all came to a halt. And I was like, seriously? This was like the year.
Yeah.
And we're still going to have that year. And I said the people that were going to hurt the most out of this weren't going to be Disturbed. It wasn't going to be Korn. These bands weren't going anywhere. It was bands like you guys who were right on the brink of being that breakout band, and you had to kind of come to a halt, and the momentum slowed. But don't let the momentum stop. Keep it going and go right into 21. And I know bands like you guys will get that shot for sure.
Yes. I mean, that was definitely when the pandemic first hit and then it went into, pure lockdown mode. We definitely had some calls, between the band and management on how to stay active. Mm-hmm. And, luckily, things like YouTube and everything and doing all the research of being able to do live streams and then going live from our social medias, trying to stay connected, because,
connected and relevant.
Yeah.
Because it's like the bands that aren't trying to interact and stay relevant with their fans, are they going to be able to come out next year? I don't know. Who knows? Especially at our level.
Yeah. When you're still, we're always in climb mode of what's the next step? What's the next thing?
Yeah.
What do we have to accomplish? And just, having that and staying true to that of trying to interact, Well,
just like what you were saying, we immediately after lockdown, we had to cancel 75 dates. We were supposed to go out with Hell Yeah and All That Remains. And
ooh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
So
we're really big Chad Gray fans.
Yeah.
So it was disappointing.
Yeah, we took a big hit.
Yeah.
But you'll get there. 2021 will come, and you got even more time to work on that album. Because I know, or playing it live, I always laugh when bands put out a new record, and then I'll interview them or I'll see them, and I'll be like, hey, what songs are you going to play from the new record? And they're like, 2. We don't know how to play the other ones live yet. So it's like, wait a minute. You just put out some record. You didn't know how to play it? Like, no, we don't play it live. We got to figure that out still.
Yeah. No, when we come to swing, and we're going to do the whole record.
Yeah.
I love it. And thank you guys so much for doing this. Rock On Studio Live. My name is Elwood, and that is Saul. And we're going to continue on here with some fun because I thought of this. So you had to go through Zoom and write a song and write lyrics with David Dramain, correct? So which one do you think out of you, which brother is better with words?
Shit.
Can you say that on this?
Oh, sorry, man.
yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Probably technically Blake. Turns out I don't know how to read too good.
And this is going to be fantastic. I can't let you go without having a little fun. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some word fun here. The name of this game is Incoherent. So I will hold up a card to the camera. There will be words on that card. Obviously, they will not be written out. It would be more of if your drunk friend was trying to tell you something and you were trying to figure it out. Okay.
Okay.
So I will hold up the card. I have my timer here, or you guys can just it's not drugs, it's a timer, okay, people? So when I flip this over, we're going to get through it, and we'll figure out which brother is better with words, okay? Your first
like that, it might be Zach.
Yeah,
who knows?
I'm like Charlie Day, dude.
Go on.
All right, you ready for your first one?
Yep.
And I'll give you a hint. The hint will be large and in charge, I will say. All right. Large and in charge. Saul, words that go.
Range
and boner.
Rage and boner.
Boom! That is one. Zach is the number one.
I told you, Zach, man. I told you.
Right. I got to keep this down. All right, Zach won. All right, we'll leave it at that. I got my pen.
I got this one.
All right. Quick burst.
Mean Hut Mayan. Burst.
Quick burst. 3, 2, 1, done.
Mean Hut Mayan.
Mean Hut.
What? Mean Hut Mayan.
3, 2, 1, done. Ugh.
3, 2, 1, done. Mean Hut Mayan. Oh my God. Mean Hut Man.
Minuteman.
Yeah! Come on, I thought the 3, 2, 1 ugh would have done it.
Boner, Minuteman. Did you talk to my wife?
All right. This one is not sexual. I'll tell you that. But this one has to do with from when the first time I met you guys to where you're at now. So that will be your hint. Okay? And go.
Start if rum tub pot hum. Stardom. So wait, start if
rum tub potum.
Started from the bottom.
Ow!
Boom! All right, Blake is finally on the board with 2 left to go.
Dang it.
Okay, I can come back.
Current score, Zach 2, Blake 1. All right, your clue, 2 left. Thank you for your honesty. Can't deny. Can't deny is your clue.
I'll hike. I'll hike.
Bus.
Pig bus.
Gun high. What the hell?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yes! Wow.
You played this game before.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love how the clue is thank you for your honesty. Like, what? Nobody's saying that.
No.
Thank you for your honesty. All right, guys. It's 2-2. Can I get a graphic on the screen? I want to make sure it says 2-2. Now for Final Jeopardy. You are going to win absolutely nothing, but at least it's fun. Yeah. You're in Iowa, so we're going to leave the final question of the night. Your clue will be Iowa. Girls from Iowa.
Okay.
And boom, Final Jeopardy.
River Scowl Curl.
Reverse
Cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl. Reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, Blake comes all the way back to take the win. Zach, it is true. You cannot read, but you actually read a little bit better for the drunk worlds, you know?
Right.
Did you nail the table down? Because Mac's about ready to flip it.
Winner, Blake 3, Zach 2. Oh, man. That was a good one, though, right? Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
Incoherent. There's a new way to write song lyrics. Just grab these cards, go through them, and then boom, we got a whole new song. We just put them all together.
I like
the name of this song would be Reverse Cowgirl, Likes Big Butts, Not Minutemen, Started from the Bottom, and Now I Got a Raging Boner. There you go. There's your first line.
That's a title.
Sounds like a #1 on the pop station.
Dude, that's the thing. These pop songs, man, they sell like crazy. Streams are huge, and the lyrics, they're like as deep as a puddle, man. I
do like a lot of pop songs, but man, it's actually pretty embarrassing that they're making that much money on some of those songs.
What, man? It's so WAP.
WAP. Yeah. I did see a meme that said, I told my pastor WAP meant worship and praise.
Oh,
then
man.
He was on Facebook next day saying, you guys better be ready to WAP all day Sunday with me. You better read the WAP.
Oh,
that is hilarious.
Innocent.
Terrible, man. Terrible. All right. Rock On Studio Live, man. You guys got to check out Saul if you haven't done it yet. King of Misery, new single out now. Rise as Equals. The debut full length going to be out on October 23rd. New single, co-written, co-produced with David Dramain of Disturbed. Check out their social medias as well. David's all over that, posting his videos and support and his creepy voice that he likes to do. When I got those blinders, David Dramain here. I was like, man, it was like haunting.
It's so low, isn't it?
I think
it's wicked low.
I'm pretty sure it's called the Voice of Doom. Like it's coined that. Like it's a real thing.
I couldn't.
The Disturbed ones, their fans, yeah, it's like a Voice of Doom. It's like a character.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to see David for a while, and then I saw him at a record release or a Sound of Silence thing they did.
Yeah.
And his labret piercing was gone, and it was like the first thing I noticed.
Right.
And I saw him. I was like, David, you know, he's like, I don't know. Everyone keeps asking me about that. I was like, well, that was your signature look, and you kind of just took it out. And I'll never forget. He said, dude, I'm getting old. I can't look like the manager of Hot Topic forever.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was good, man. Well, you got a great team behind you. Shout out to all your guys that have been supporting you. You will get back on the road. We will see you live. I've said it from the beginning. when you talk about bands that are on the up and up and put on one hell of a live show, I mean, you guys have that locked down. You do your own production, you do your own lights. The sound is so full. The songs are so catchy, just like David said. It started with Brother. We're all up to King of Misery now, and we can't wait to hear the full-length album, dude.
Thank you, man. We're super excited about this album. Really, really.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big. All right, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Rock On Studio Live on YouTube. Just click subscribe. Got some great ones coming up next week. My featured guest will be Royal Bliss and Shim, live from Australia, performing their new song Medication. Also, Brent Smith and Zach Myers of Shinedown will be joining me to talk about the release of their debut album next Monday, before their drive-in little concert series goes about, and we do that. And we can't thank you guys enough for hanging. That is Saul. Check him out now. My name is Elwood, and this is another episode of Rock On Studio Live. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you.